So, for me, let's say I'm pushing my high school pitchers here, right? We're gonna end up at 60 feet. But what I like to do on this flat ground is, once we get to the final station, is we're gonna be like less than 60, let's say 55 feet. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reverse engineer the entire pitch, and that's gonna be my, at the end of that reverse engineer, or at the end of the pitch, I'm gonna reverse engineer back, and that's my first station. Okay, so let me run you through. I'm not throwing yet. Okay, here's the way we're gonna set up, and I'll do it right off the mountain. Okay, is we're setting up, we're loading, we got that little bit of a bend in our back leg so that we start to create that load into the ground. So if you guys are watching MLB and you got that center field shot to the back of the pitcher, look for this. You're never gonna see a pitcher like this. This looks straight up, stiff legs, knees locked out, that's Little League. You see this a lot, and it's because their legs aren't ready to put the pressure into the legs, and they want to be confident about their balance. This is being balanced and not putting in a lot of work. But here, you're already kind of loaded. You have a load into the ground. This takes work right here, and I haven't even started throwing. Okay, but if you look at it on TV, they always get a little bit of bend in that back leg. And if they're pushing into the ball of the foot, that knee is going to start wanting to drive towards the catcher, and it's creating a spring effect just in the knee itself. Okay, so if their heel is coming up and toes coming up, right, they're not pushing into the ground, they're not giving you the maximum energy into the ground that you're going to get back out. So let me go through this in slow motion, then we're going to reverse engineer. So as we're loaded, that front knee is going to come to the right shoulder approximately. We're going to stay closed, and as this comes up, we're going first move. Right, first move, and then here's our release point, okay? From here to here, right? This right here is going to be the first step in our drills. Because right here's kind of the end, and we're gonna reverse engineer that back all the way through these drills. So here's station number 1 for me, okay? And this is just a framework to work with. My foot has landed. I'm gonna set it up where I want my pitch to go. Give me a low and away target. There you go, okay? So right away, this is where I'm already creating a geometry where I want it. I'm not just like landing, but right here, because when my hip comes through, I want my hips to be pretty much on the plate, and I want that left foot to take me to my target here. My back foot is on the mound, and I'm loaded. My arm has already broke from the glove, and it's in the right position. If their arm is not in the right position, this is the drill that allows them to put it there right away. Set it up. Okay, if you tell them, well, you're getting too long, oh, you're opening up, you're doing this, slow it down. Set them up. Set up that front glove right here. Okay, so my elbow is pointing at some angle, but I'm going to bring that into the target, and I'm going to glove tuck it. Let me back it up a little. Okay, what the catcher should see is an L right here. Can you see the back of my heel some? A little bit? Right? Can you see it now? No. You see it too much. Okay, what you want is you want that perfect L so that when this turns over, that's the width of your hips. Okay? Be very mechanical, very engineering based, very geometrical about this approach. Your pitcher is a machine. Teach them how to be a machine. Okay? So we're going to set that up. We're going to tweak into that back load a little bit more, and then I'm going to work. I'm getting everything out of the legs and the twist. The arm's already in position, and it's just coming along for the ride, and I'm just putting a little pronation to get it there. Okay, so I go 2 on those, and we're gonna go into the next station. Okay, so this is about getting the arm in the right position, into the right arm slot. Drill number 1. Drill number 2, let's add a piece. We're reverse engineering to the full piece. That's the end piece. We're going to get to the full mechanics, full blown pitch. But this is now an intermediate piece where, imagine we're pitching, I'm not throwing it. We're pitching, we're breaking, and we're going into shoulder separation. And here we are. Before we get to here, which was at drill number 1, we're in this position now. So I'm going to set up, I call this a 1-2 separate. Step 1, I'm separated. My shoulders are closed, my hips are fired. My ball is set up in the right position. This is the starting point. Okay, I'm going to pull it out of the back pocket. I'm separated, and I'm going. Okay? So what I'm doing is I'm teaching them how to be in the right position. Okay? Stop. Set up. Fix it. Go to work. Go one more. Hey. I'm feeling all of this. I'm feeling the thoracic spine. They're feeling what they're supposed to feel when they're doing it in a full dynamic way, but they're static right now, holding it. The brain is processing that information. They're understanding what it feels like to have that feeling. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna add another piece. Bring it back. Slide step. Compact. Knee in. Ball of foot. Closing that off, and we're gonna go with really little movement. Okay, no full wind up. Slide step. Now what we want here is, this is not a full blown pitch yet. Okay, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into that back leg load. We're talking high school here when they're holding runners on. What they want to do is they want to do this, but what they should be doing is getting that load and then going. And what I'm teaching my pitcher here is learn how to get the energy out of yourself and out of the ground with this little movement and removing as many variables from the equation. So I tell them, get in the pocket, sit in that pocket and get it out of there. One more. Okay, so now that we have that movement, now it's getting more dynamic. We're going to do the same slide step, the jump line. We're getting more energy out of the legs. We're developing that front leg depth. We're developing that back leg power. And I'm jumping, here's my mound. I'm jumping into the mound with energy into a slide step. Hey, there's more dynamics, more power. So if the ball is up, the ball is to the arm side, you need to speed up the top half because there's more energy coming out of the lower half now than the previous drill. Go again. Jump. Okay, speed it up. Okay. All right, so now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's game mode. So we went 2, 2, 2. Last 4 pitches is game mode. What we're looking for here is, let's go fastball away, down and away, right? Fastball in. Now for older players, I'll add them a cutter. We'll talk about that in a second. And then a change. We'll talk about that as well. And there's your inning. Inning is done. Reverse engineer, boom, boom, boom. Game mode, boom, 4 pitches, you're done. Good, bad, or indifferent, it's over. If they did bad, hey, go think about what you did. You got another inning. Let's start over. Next pitcher moves in. Logan, you ready? You ready? You want to go through it? Okay. So as he goes and as he makes mistakes, I'll help him as a coach. Okay. So just understand your distance. Coaches, catchers, if they're blowing you up at this short distance, back them up. Okay. So go ahead. We're gonna go. So this is a flat ground pitch first. So set it up. I'm gonna help you. So Logan's done it before, but it's been a while, so I'm gonna walk him through it. Okay, front foot to the target. Hold it. Don't move. Don't move.
L.
Is that where you want to throw? Okay, point your toe to where you want to throw. Okay, is your back heel on an L? Coach, can you see the back heel?
Yes.
No, move him over.
Keep going towards third. More.
There you go.
More.
Okay. Right
More.
there. Okay, good. Now, hold it. You have enough load. Is that deep enough already? Let me show you, okay? Who's got a wider stance? He's taller than I am though. Who's got the wider stance? I'm loaded and I'm deep. And I'm gonna come off of that and I'm gonna rotate into that and I'm going right into my depth. So he's not wide enough. So you might want to, there you go. Don't be afraid to feel it. Okay? Let me set you up. Thumb down, bend that over there, and then we're gonna bring that elbow into the target. You're good. Relax the arm, relax. No pressure in here. Whenever you're ready, twist away a little bit and then just go. Okay, so he's on the arm side. That's because the arm is already here and has very little time to make that throw, so it's gonna be off that way. Speed up your top half now. Do the same thing, but speed up, hold it. You're already in a glove tuck, there you go. Okay, and then glove tuck it in. Yeah, back foot, there you go. Good adjustment, do it again now. So he went from one side to the other because of his adjustment. Okay, back it up. Let's go next station. 1, 2, separate. And let me remind you again. Set up like you're pitching. Go through your position. This is your stopping point. Make your adjustments if you need to where your ball and glove are going to be. Stop. Okay, hold it. Now, he's got a little shake to him. He's tense. Relax, dude. Relax. Turn the ankle over. We want separation. Okay, and go to work. Okay, ball, arm side again. Do it again. Speed up the top half. Wait, hold it. Okay, relax. Put that thing on your back pocket. Pull it and go. Okay, one more tiny adjustment. That last adjustment was good. Now get through the window, get those shoulders through. Okay, turn it, turn it, turn it. Relax, relax. Go. Okay, so you're up in the zone. So this goes back to what I was talking about, where pitchers are here. The deeper they get and the more the shoulders go through, the further they're going to get out here and create that angle down where they need to. Okay, okay, let's go to the next station. Slice step it. Anywhere. If you find your distance, just step back. You probably need a little bit further back. You're 13. Okay, so I'm going to make sure he's set up now. Tiny bit of bend, but look at the narrow stance. He's not in the pocket. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to tell him, right here's where I want that foot. Left foot. Okay, now bend those knees inward. Toes in slightly. There you go. Now, why am I moving his glove from here to here? He's got to bring that ball up at some point, right? So this is an added variable. I'm removing a variable out of his equation by putting him here right away so that then he can use the arm swing into gravity, right? If he starts low, he's got to bring it back up and then go back down again. Okay? Very nice. Okay, try to give me a little bit more out of the back leg. That means get a little more rock and pressure and then go. Hold it, open up that stance, open up the base. Sit in the pocket. There you go. Okay, let's go jump lunge slide step. Okay, so off balance, his feet were wiggling all over the place. Tells me something about his balance and his strength on his legs for that. We keep working at it. Okay, do it again. Solid. When you go out there, solid. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go full pitch. Okay, so I'll usually do about 4 rounds of everything. So this whole thing that we've done is 1 round. On the 4 different rounds, I'll change up the game mode. So on the first round, I went fastball away, fastball in, cutter, change. That's round 1. Round 2, I might tell him, hey, pitch backwards. Cutter, change, fastball, fastball. Or pitch forward, fastball, fastball, cutter, change. Or mix it up, alternate it, okay? And then maybe on the 4th round, I'll tell him, you call the pitches. So I might call the pitches or the catcher might call the pitches in the first 2 or 3 rounds. Then I'll let them call their own pitches and let them go on their own. Basically allow them to do their own thing. Go ahead. So catchers, coaches, what we don't want to do is set up over the middle of the plate, down and away, because that is our approach all the time. Force them to start dialing into that spot. Go ahead. Even if they miss, good intention, very good. Even though it's not a strike, he's on the right side of the plate. Okay, let's go inside. That's it, good intention. So he didn't throw a strike on either one, but he's on the right side of the plate with the right height to it. That's a really good job. Okay, you throw a cutter or a change? Okay, throw the cutter then. Let your catcher know though. There you go. And you throw a regular change? Okay, don't throw the split. Throw the cutter again. Okay, so hold it, catchers. Okay, so when I'm teaching the cutter or the change, if the catcher sets up where he wants the cutter to go, where do you think the pitcher's going to subconsciously position his body? To where you're setting up, as though it's a fastball. Where should the cutter start? middle of the plate and cut away. So you need, here's where the catcher or coach needs to set that up over the plate so that he's throwing to the glove and the ball moves on its own to where it needs to go. Very nice. Look at that. Unhittable pitch. Okay. So those are the 4 rounds. Questions, a lot of stuff, a lot of information.